know, but first let's go to David Schuster.
Oh, Schuster.
I think David can tell us.
I don't think I've seen Schuster in a while. Hey, what have you been doing?
Where's he been?
What happened?
Where have you been? Oh, I'm David Schuster. I'm too good to come on your show.
I'm going on vacation.
I was calling you for weeks.
I'm playing tennis.
And he was like, oh,
I'm too busy.
Hi, this is David Schuster.
Yeah.
I'm traveling across America.
Have we made you feel uncomfortable
Schuster,
enough,
thanks
David?
a lot.
Sorry, no, I don't feel uncomfortable in the least.
Okay. Well, David, I'm glad you can take time out of your busy schedule to finally come on our show.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
big for Morning Joe.
Hillary Clinton. Everybody that ended up voting for the war, if they did not have that responsibility and that burden placed on their shoulders, would have said the same thing that Barack Obama said. But remember that all of these people were talking to the head of the Central Intelligence Agency.
Yes.
We're reading reports that said Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction and there was an imminent possibility of an imminent threat.
Right.
Barack Obama wasn't. He was out on the campaign. David, my only point is, it's a lot easier to say things out on the campaign trail than it is when you actually have to sit there and vote.
It's true, but I mean, think of the context, though. I mean, this is the context. Barack Obama is getting 10 to 15,000 people at every rally, and for Hillary Clinton to just sort of dismiss it as, oh, well, he just gave a speech. That's all. That's his entire position against Iraq. I mean, I think it ignores reality, and again, it gets to, I think, the fundamental problem that the Clinton campaign has, and that they are not grounded necessarily in the reality of what is going on with Barack Obama, and whether it's Hillary Clinton's sort of flippant remark about, oh, it was just a speech, or whether it was a comment to 60 Minutes where she was asked about Barack Obama and whether she knows that he's a Muslim. She says, no, not as far as I know, with that qualifier. I mean, it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
I don't know that she said it that way.
Yeah.
You don't believe that he's a Muslim?
No, why would I? There's no, there is nothing to base that on, as far as I know.
It's just scurrilous.
Look, I have been the target of so many ridiculous rumors that I have a great deal of sympathy for anybody who gets, you know, smeared with the kind of rumors that go on all the time.
Let's bring in right now Hardball's David Schuster. David, there appears to be growing confidence in the Clinton campaign when you have, of course, this morning, Terry McAuliffe coming on our show saying that Hillary Clinton was going to win Ohio, Texas, Rhode Island, and also you have Howard Wolfson. We've interviewed Howard a lot through this campaign, and we can tell when he's confident and when he's back on his heels. Seems like they're pretty exciting. Yeah, what's going on out there?
Well, look, I mean, I think going into Election Day, you want your voters excited and energized and thinking that they're going to be part of something victorious. So I don't think it's a big surprise that they're expressing their confidence or optimism or trying to get their forces riled up. I will say that I'm very, very surprised. I mean, Howard Wolfson, he's a bright guy. He billed, what, $270,000 for the month of January alone, and yet there he was mentioning Tony Rezko 3 times during that interview, talking about Barack Obama's relationship with an indicted political figure. I mean, maybe he's just counting on sort of the collective amnesia of the media, but Joe, you remember Susan McDougal, Jim McDougal, Webster Hubbell, Vince Foster, Billy Dale. I mean, you could go on and on and on with the sort of the controversies over Hillary Clinton, and I mean, every time you hear them try to make an issue out of Barack Obama's ethics about his relationship, about sort of a strange land deal, you just think, wait a second, the Clintons' business partners were indicted and convicted. Bill Clinton testified in those trials. What is it that they're trying to argue?